non-hardcore, correct?
Correct, not
Because
hardcore.
once again, if we were playing Dungeon Crawl, we could just play Dungeon Crawl.
Right, no, and as previously mentioned, I don't hate myself.
In death, Ordrock's corrupted heart endured and called out.
Alright, I think I found the game. Playing Dungeon Crawl takes a lot of getting used to, and quite frankly, for many player types, there's really no payoff in getting used to it.
That would be me, yep.
I can completely understand I can completely understand that, and that's totally cool. Alrighty, let's see if I got the password right. I did! I'm in.
Excellent,
So-
I'm apparently viewing the intro cutscene at the moment.
So, just so you guys know, background-wise, I picked up Torchlight 2 a long time ago, but really didn't play it a whole lot. With Torchlight 1 and its spiritual predecessor, I guess, Fate, I played the game a lot. As in, I think I hit 40 or 60 hours or so, and towards the end I had an item so good that I could have a level 1 character wear it and pretty much one-shot the final boss with it. So it was kinda awesome. Torchlight 2 never really got into as much because I was too busy being hooked on Dungeon Crawl and other games. Nevertheless, I have made it to Act 3, and that's on my other character, who's only playing in normal difficulty, so this will be an upscale difficulty for me.
Act 3 is farther than I've been, though. The only character I have is, at least in veteran difficulty like we are here, but is still in the first act.
Mrs. Punchface. That's great.
I take it you've found me.
Yep, and I am now walking circles around. Literally.
Yay. I'm still watching the intro.
In terms of gameplay, because I guess I didn't ask this before. Do you want me to avoid using any items I have acquired in the other in my other characters? I don't predict they'll be game-breaking in any particular way, since unlike Torchlight 1, I haven't done neurotics to try to upgrade.
As long as you haven't been power gaming a ridiculous degree so far, I think we're fine.
Cool. It'll be more a matter of, oh, this one already has an Ember slot, or this has an enchant I like.
I think
Yeah,
this
that's
is as far
fine.
as I can go. You should carry on to the
I also
Astarion
tend to be
enclave,
pretty...
but you're on
So,
your own.
Unlike
Warn them that the
a game like
Alchemist
Dungeon
destroyed
Crawl,
Torchlight
where it's
and has
unforgiving,
headed
and if
their
you
way.
die, you're dead
You may
permanently,
be
and
there
all that
already.
nasty stuff, where you kind of have to grind every step correctly. In Torchlight 2, there's a lot more leeway for error, so I don't feel obligated to use everything the random number god gives properly. At all. It's much more about shooting little things in the face like that.
I've only played the Outlander before in this. I got to play at PAX East, and then I think I was in a little bit of beta at one point in time. I played the Outlander each time. She is very fun.
We'll say I'm a huge fan. I've run thus far the Ember Mage, Engineer, and Outlander to about level 10-ish each,
So you've played a lot more
and
than
I guess my Outlander significantly far. But of them all, I like the Outlander the best. I feel like her passive or energy charge thingy scales the best.
That's funny, as Adam says from what he's read, it's the worst.
I don't know, maybe in terms of in-game it is in some way, and maybe I just play everything else wrong. But for a guy with a shoot it with a hammer approach to gameplay, it's perfect.
Bonk, I am leveled up.
Get out. You know, I should probably stop using push to talk and just use constant transmit.
I've got mine set to audio pickup level, so if I talk loud enough, it goes through.
That's never worked for me before because of my fully mechanical keyboard. It picks up the key presses.
This is true. You are very clicky in vent sometimes. Ooh, a box. Figure out
Most
what I
likely
wanna
I'm playing
spend my
Dungeon Crawl on
skills
this. Oh, we already have skill points. Awesome.
Frontal
I'm
attack.
gonna skip this one. I am in fact gonna skip my level 1 skill and just wait for the next one. Oh, the next one's level 7. Waiting is not worth it. Pick up a passive. Passes are beautiful in this game.
They are. I'm looking at the first passive in the Hunter skills tree, and it's like critical strikes grant me health steal. That's pretty awesome.
Nice. I should probably put a point in rapid fire and just leave it there until I get Chaos Burst at level 14. No, to hell with that. I already know which skills I'm going to end up using. Let me just start upping those right away. Okay.
That works.
Mrs. Punch. So is there a Mr. Punchface in your life?
Yes. Unfortunately, he is
And-
dead. I made him into the thing I punch things in the face with now.
I see. So I take it then that he didn't give you your name. It was your last name all along.
Indeed.
Do you have like a pounce ability that you're using to close the distance?
Not at all. I'm going to assume I'm lagging on.
That would do it. Ah well, it's very mild right now. Forgotten about lag ever since playing Diablo 3.
I still was fairly disappointed with Diablo 3. Just wasn't what I was looking for.
How come?
I don't know, it didn't have the same feel as Diablo 2 in a lot of things. Also, Diablo didn't help.
Yeah. It took somebody else pointing that out before I noticed it, and after that I could never look at Diablo the same way again.
Yeah. No, it's congratulations, you have shoulder plate boots. I'm totally afraid of you, Lord of Terror, or Lady of Terror.
Diablo I could have definitely done without. Where? All I see is things that are dying.
She just looks far too much like
Mostly because
Kerrigan,
I'm-
honestly.
Yeah,
Get here?
I totally agree. And while I don't have a strict problem with that, seeing as to how I am the king of blades and I fucking loved Kerrigan, I do have a problem with how Blizzard is doing every goddamn thing the same.
Well, that's
With every franchise.
that's
It's like,
par for the
we had a
course,
good
though.
idea, let's do it again. Oh, named unique.
Ooh, where are you? Where are you? You went south.
Southwest of you. Coming back to get you. Oh, you were just lagging, never mind.
I was looking at my stuff.
Oh, gotcha. Let us kill the stone brick by breaking its face
Golden key.
with science. Oh, there's
not
a golden
using
chest to the west.
There's no alchemist around here at all to use science. Let's see. I have swords. Let me put them on.
Ooh, reward. So, do you know how much easier this game is on easy than on on normal than on hard?
No idea. None at all.
So for the first 10 to 20 levels, I forget how many, but I'm pretty sure it was at least 15 levels, I did not spend any stat points. And I put one skill point in each skill that I was interested in, and that's it. I'm not gonna say that I was doing fantastic. I mean, I did die a fair number of times. But I had no problem killing things. At all.
I guess that's not terribly surprising. They do say that normal mode is for people who are new to the genre, and veterans to the genre should start with at least veteran. Which makes sense with it being called veteran and us being veterans to the genre and all.
Yep. And yet, despite my supposed veterancy, I completely didn't realize that I was upping the wrong skill, a stat, for like 40 points later.
What did you do?
I think I was putting it all into dexterity, which is not a bad stat, but I was trying to boost my damage. And I was still
What
thinking
class?
like dungeon crawler, dual wield pistol, but strength is like always for damage. And dex is always for evade. Ah, it's a town.
This alchemist has already come and gone. And it was all I
Oh my
could do
god,
to
I have
prevent
so
him
much
from
ember
entering
here.
the enclave. As it was, many a
So,
stallion
for those of you
would-
familiar with
and since
the
confrontation
Tor
several
Torchlight
more have become
1 and such,
we are not sure what is causing
the thing, one of the big differences they've done with embers is in this game there is a minimum item level required in order for you to socket a given piece of ember. So if you have a top tier endgame piece of ember, you can't put it in a low level item, which I think is a very appropriate change.
It keeps you from giving a level 1 character something that could one-shot the end boss, right?
Yes. Damn it. Though, honestly, the changes the Ember gives you are not significant enough to do that by itself. The real breaking point was their veterancy system. In Torchlight 1, and I don't know about this game because I haven't beaten it yet, if you beat the game, you can select any one item, and that item you can pass on to the next character. New Game Plus style. When you give it to that next character, it has a 10 or 20% stat boost for all stat. And if you put a socketed item, that counts too. So you could effectively be like, well, I'd like some knockback next generation, stick in a knockback gem, and then watch it go from 4 to 5 to 7, and on and on and on. Depending entirely on how many hours you're willing to play the game for.
And how many did you end up playing for?
May I assist you?
I think I had 11 or 12 generations on one ring. A level 3 ring. By the end, it had like strength plus 200 or something on it.
That's a little insane.
It kinda is, yeah.
Yes?
Alright, where are we going, Tim?
Right now I'm poking vendors.
Okay,
As soon as
I have a
finish
gun ready
looking
for me
at
for when I
their
go.
things, I'll let you know.
I have a bunch of empty slots, but I figure I'll just wing it.
I'm at least gonna try to
Actually,
put stuff in my slots.
I will
Like,
go
apparently
fishing.
I'm still wearing no shirt, which explains the massive amount of side boob my character is showing.
Aw, we like you shirtless.
And I'm sure everyone loves boobs. Boobs are pretty awesome.
Takes the edge off the Miss Punch Face aspect. You look at boobs, I punch face.
Let's see, I don't really care about my minion health, so I guess I'm just gonna take a piece of plain old armor. There, now with significantly more shirt.
You a new recruit?
Man, I'm gonna be a happy camper when I hit level 5 or 6.
What do you got at 5 or 6?
New gun, new shoes, new stuff. I'm busily farming the fishing hole. Watching
Oh.
fish grow. Because that's what farming means, right?
Sure, why not?
Ready to go?
One sec, I wanna shuffle
Actually, hang on a moment.
what button I have things on.
Sounds good. I'm going to throw you some fish. So
I
that you can
really
make your
don't
pet
ever
look like a
use
dog.
the-
Alrighty.
Probably should,
In
but
Torchlight
I never was
1
interested in them in the first game.
In Torchlight 1, they were broken. Completely broken.
Alright, I'm gonna head out the south side here.
Let us travel in our travails.
There are things that need punching directly in the face. The Outlander I was playing, one of the biggest troubles I had was things with shields, it took me forever to break their shields.
I think that in no small part influenced why I started going with a crit fish build. You know, you can shield all you like, as long as I'll miss like 5 times and then crit you. And that will deal full damage.
So far, punching things in the
But
face
yeah.
is working to shatter shields pretty much instantly.
That's why I was so happy when you said you were going to go berserker. I will say I like the shatter system for shields, as opposed to the shield always being up, but providing a questionable benefit.
It adds an interesting aspect to things, yes. Particularly in the you have to deal this much minimum damage in a hit to break the thing.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, enchanted chest.
Ghostly. Screw you, spirits! Haha, your money is mine.
Prepare to be punched in the face. We're ghosts, we don't have faces! Damn it!
Haha, another one dead.
Another one bites the dust.
Let's see, what did he drop? Ooh, those are pretty good boots.
Oh lord! It's a boneyard.
That sounds interesting.
My pet apparently tried to fight them all.
How'd it go for it?
Your pet has fled.
Ah. I still love just being able to send your pet to town to sell your crap items and buy you scrolls and potions and things like that. It's such a great thing about this game.
Oh god, yes. So, for those of you not familiar with what we're talking about, I'm sure you've played games where you have to go back to town carting all of your stuff, because, well, why not, right? And that's kind of in this game too. But, just like you have an inventory screen, your pet has an entirely separate pet inventory screen. And you can send your pet back to town, he'll usually take a minute or two, and he will sell all of your shit to vendors. Since there isn't an online marketplace or anything, you don't have to worry about getting a lesser price.
Did you just get here?
And that was Torchlight 1. In Torchlight 2, not only can you do that with your pet, you can also give him a shopping list for potions, ident scrolls, and mana potions.
It's very nice.
And I think Portal Scrolls...
Yeah. Just pretty much standard base consumables. You can't, like, send him, and buy me the best piece of armor you can find, or anything like that, but...
Custom commands. Incidentally, there is a spell that you can get, which reduces market prices and increases your own selling prices. And your pet can make use of this too. I always imagined a dog sitting in a classroom being educated on the finer art of trade and barter.
Nice. Oh, that's a two-handed thing.
No, you cannot sell below market share. Bad dog! Bad dog! Do you have an extra ident scroll?
Probably. Are you in the dungeon?
Actually, you know what?
No,
I'm gonna level up in 5 seconds, never mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do also like that it identifies all your stuff on level up.
Yep. They seem to have understood the concept that you don't have to make a game inconvenient to make people enjoy it.
Hooray for not having needless time sinks.
This from the guy who likes playing Dungeon Crawl!
You're crazy still.
Did I mention that I actually tried to put a character in the tournament?
Oh, apparently I have unspent skill points and stat points. Need to do something about that. Thank you, low
I have walked into the dungeon.
And let's see. Alright.
I'm gonna continue saving my skill points. I still haven't spent stat points, but I will have to shortly.
I never understood
I'm already
the point
feeling
of not spending stat points.
It has more to do with fear of spending them wrongly and laziness than anything else. But really more that
There is
latter.
a respec system in this game.
It's not really a respec. It lets you undo the last 3 skill points that you've spent total.
Nothing
Everything
about
else is
stat
still
points, though.
Oh, stat points I don't know.
I have
Should
never
be.
used it, so I
In-
can't say for sure either.
And as of level 40 on my main, I still didn't even feel the pinch of not using it, so it's probably the same. Chalk it up to just, if I don't know everything that's gonna happen and how the game's gonna run, I feel nervous spending any. I forget where I read it, but there's this guy who's like, I have this item that was said I will be able to withstand any fight if I use, but I can only use once. And I always think the next fight might be the most serious, so I never use it. That pretty much
Thus,
sums me up.
it is useless to you.
Pretty much. And then it's worse, because it takes up your inventory space. So 20 fights later, you still have it. And then you have another one. Until eventually it's like, oh, it's no longer a good enough item to even be worth holding. So you held it uselessly the whole time. Hell, I do the same thing in Dungeon Crawl. I hang on to, like, enchant weapon scrolls way longer than I should. Dude, you are vicious.
I am.
I can't get away with half of what you're getting away with. Oh, that's kind of cool. I'm also hoarding health potions, so that's probably part of my problem.
That's not a bad thing. I've been using some of them. You've probably taken a lot less damage than me in total.
One thing I really liked about this game, if you have enough health potions, you can be functionally invulnerable. Functionally, not actually.
It still takes time for that health to come back. It's not instantaneous.
True, but as long as you're using the biggest health potions available to you, you generally are going to out-heal whatever's DPS.
Probably.
Unless it's a huge mob. Unless it's a huge
gonna
mob.
one-shot you.
Or they have stuff.
Skull of Andu.
Good
Wonder
Ember.
what that does. But I'm not gonna look now, because I'm
One
too
moment
busy
to go ahead and
punching
put tons of items on.
Okay. I take it you hit whatever level you were waiting for?
No. Oh my god, yes! Wow, okay, well there we go. I didn't think so, but apparently here we are. Actually, so, in this game there's even more reason to not hoard stat points than in others. Ready when you're... Because if you have high enough stats, you don't need to have the appropriate level for an item.
Mm-hmm.
It's an either or as opposed to a you need both scenario. Okay, I have Shoulders of Ire for Berserker, and they are unique.
I would gladly take a peek at them. I'm probably wearing shoulders of not so much ire.
Really? Because Miss Punchface has got to be an iris person. Just saying.
Well, she certainly holds ire for all things in the world she faces, which is pretty much everything that moves. Except her fairy.
And not in a my life for ire kind of way.
No, wrong ire.
It's a different kind of ire.
Entirely the wrong ire.
Somehow I don't see that just sitting on your shoulders either. If you have the weight of ire on your shoulders, you're more like Zerek. And that shit sucks.
I mean, you're all like, ooh, and now I'm gonna sneak aboard Jim Raynor's ship, and then I'm gonna be all creepy and mysterious, and why don't I just go talk to him and be an ally? No, because I gotta be mysterious and all that crap.
I'm definitely not just gonna tell you straight up what's going on. No, no, no. Being cryptic is way smarter.
It makes much more sense to make you run missions as my race.
Yes. Flex, 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 flex. Wait, that's not. That's inspect. Trade! I just closed it. Try that again. It's not letting me trade. Damn it. Can you try and initiate? There we go.
So what sort of
Okay,
things
let's
are
see,
you
where are these?
looking for?
So I like dual guns. There's
Okay.
a certain gem that lets me get back mana on hit. That is
Okay.
a must for my eventual build. And any ring that enhances poison damage is a
Poison?
must-have because I have a passive that grants me double poison damage on stuff. And
Gotcha.
I put this in my pet's bag. Let's try that there.
Yeah, those are pretty cool. I will take those. I can't.
Pretty
equip
sure
them
you're the
yet,
right level
but... No, I am not. The
Oh,
right
it's
level
8,
yet.
not 5. It's a level 5 item for a level 8 character, not a level 8 item for a level 5 character. I had it backwards. But yeah, so embers of mana get back are huge. Other embers in general are like, who cares? Yeah, I'll throw them on something because there's no point in not putting them on something.
Mana get back.
And
is
rings
going
of
to be
poison
important
damage?
For me too, I don't intend to put many points in whatever that
Naturally.
stat is. I want to put it all in strength and dexterity and vitality.
Makes sense to me. And I don't think focus helps your regen rate as much as it just your bank.
Yeah, but bank is important.
Okay, fair enough. And again, this goes back to something I said before. I really do love how, if you're willing to pay for the potion, you can just Destructor. Love achievements. If you're willing to pay for the potion, you can effectively have a mana regen rate of ridiculous out of ridiculous.
This is true. But I haven't really had mana problems yet that I haven't been able to easily deal with potions.
So my right-click ability is the awesome crit chakra, the one you're seeing me throw.
Mm-hmm. I'm familiar with it.
Oh yeah, that's right. you
Bounces around.
But I can completely wipe my entire mana base in 2 or 3 shots,
Wow. Haunted chest.
which is fantastic because that means I can deal that much damage in just 2 or 3 seconds. And if I'm willing to
Poison
use
ground.
double potions,
Give me a moment, I leveled
And if
up,
I'm willing
so
to use
I'd like
double
to look
potions,
at
yeah.
things.
okay.
Oh, it didn't identify myself.
I actually have leveled up 5 times, so I should have. I have 4 skill points. Let's see where they need to go. I can finish maxing my glaive throw, I suppose. Or rather, bring it up to tier 1. No, I can't. I need level 10 for that. Alrighty. And no neat passives, just generic +1. I guess generic damage up is never a bad thing. Like, never a bad thing at all. I will throw some points at Vitality just to be thorough. Alright, heading into the Fallen
Guardian.
Guardian.
It to throw at least 1 point in each of the passives.
Yep.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that next time I get a level up, put one in the 3rd passive. The initial boost from it is just so great, even if you don't put anything else in it.
I could not agree more. Especially the stuff that has good utility, like gives you a flat chance to do 20% more damage, or create Dark Winds
Increases
per shot.
damage by 5-10%, something like that. Adds 6% ice
Hell.
damage or whatever.
If there was a guarantee that I would never run out of skill points, like I could max everything, theoretically, I would totally go for it. I just can't wait till I get to share my Outlander charge with you. Because right now you could be getting like plus 10% attack speed, crit rate, dodge, crit, damage, everything.
And I certainly love crit. Crit keeps me healed. And I love stealing health.
Ah, that's synergistic. I like it.
I actually know what my
like-
charge does. Charge.
Oh, ow, 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 ow.
Okay, apparently when it fills up all the way, I move and attack faster, which is kind of what I gathered from watching it already, but it doesn't do anything along the way.
See, to me that's an irritating passive. Because it takes too long to proc. Oh, Christ! Fallen Guardian.
Fight me! I am your
And
enemy!
he's focusing you and not me.
Piss off!
And the best part, all I have to do is drink pots and I am fine.
You have completed a quest.
It's like It's like had oranges MK, except I have 250 oranges.
250 oranges. How many potions have you bought?
I'm exaggerating. I only have 16.
Jeez. Oh well, I have 11, so I'm not that far behind you. 10.
I'm used to like running solo glass cannon, not oh my god I have a berserker who's solving all my problems.
Oh hey, another
Named unique.
name will give me fame.
Your
Aw,
name
he
is my
summoned
claim to fame.
friends.
I don't see his friends. I just see bullets in his court.
They are dead bodies.
And my character saying I don't have enough mana non-stop. I don't have enough mana. I don't have enough. Shut the fuck up!
Oh, my
Money, money, money,
inventory
money. You pick up more stuff than I do.
I need to send stuff to my...
Oh no, I'm just more active at transferring it to my pet, that's all.
Yeah, I have not sent anything to my pet at all yet. What do I got here? Oh, those are those berserker shoulders. I don't have any pistols, it doesn't look like.
Idiot.
Those are some nice looking claws.
This thing was trying to attack us. I find it funny because I didn't actually notice for a long time.
I have shoulders with half mana regen per second. Do you want that?
I'm alright.
Okay.
The reason that the Ember is useful is I can put it in my weapon, and because I usually have a really good attack speed buff thing going, it just comes back so fast.
Right.
On my main, I'm able to go from no mana to full mana within a second.
That is very nice.
Which, and admittedly, it's a whole second, but still, that's reasonable.
That's very fast. I would consider that acceptable.
Pretty much. And I still haven't cleared Act 3, so, you know, there's more to go. It only gets better from here. Alright, that's a full pack. You go back to town and buy some health potions while you're at it.
Do you need more? Is 16 not enough?
Oh, god no.
Well, I'm heading up the portal to the surface now.
My thanks.
Following you in.
Because this chick, who also has a ridiculous amount of side boob, has rewards for me.
I don't see any side... Oh my god, that's not a dress, that's side boob. Holy crap. Oh, pet tag for the win!
I'm sure that pet tag would be awesome, but the claws she's offering me are a vast improvement on what I'm using.
Oh, you use claws?
Yep.
Interesting.
Any one-handed weapon.
Let me check. What kind of damage DPS do you have on your current claw?
78 and 76.
Okay, now I have a benchmark to know when to call you.
Okay.
Probably by the time I find something good, you'll be like, nope! Not even close.
Distinctly possible. I haven't really even found pistols yet to offer you, but when I do, I'll let you know.
You a new recruit?
Don't worry about it, I got some good stuff.
Okay.
I have one that's enchanted and one that needs to... The way I see it is, all the stuff you get between level 1 and 10, it comes and goes so fast that it's not worth holding on to, paying too much
Honestly,
for carrying
That's
it.
what a lot
As long as
of
you're
the
dealing
loot in
enough
this
damage to
game
hit
is
things.
like altogether. Everything just comes and goes. I really do like that about the Ember system, and it is like, if you have Ember and you have something with slots, spend it, it's worth it. As opposed to some other games, particularly Diablo 2, where it's like, you don't want to spend any of your stuff until you get max level.
Once you hit max level, well, you basically are throwing away the Ember or the item from it. At least here you can destroy your previous item to maintain Embers, or more typically destroy previous Embers to bring in new ones.
Also true.
And since there's a minimum item level, you basically do neither of these things.
I popped through this area to the next zone. Are you coming?
I'm still lagging.
Oh, okay.
Loading. There we are, I am here. There's a waypoint portal. And oh my god, there's a fight going! I don't see you, but I assume that there you are.
Wow, I don't see the things
they're
you're
already
fighting.
dead.
I totally killed everything already on my screen here.
Why aren't you dead, Rune Caller? Now you're dead.
That's not good. I totally killed a rune caller there already.
Your prep brings you money. I can deal with that.
Good
Okay,
test.
where are you? I am standing where you are on my
Do
screen.
you not see me? I'm running circles
I
around
see you. You're right here. No, you're not.
We have
Damn it.
desynchronized.
There you are. Now you're there.
Ah, you're still catching up, huh?
Now you're way the hell back here. Now you're way over there. Are you blinking?
Well, you're at least fighting things I
Die,
haven't
Rune
killed
Caller.
now.
Die. He's dead. And now he's back to life with all his minions again. This is frustrating.
Well,
Alright.
we did just find a waypoint. Do you want to relog and try to get this back up again?
Yeah, I think I'll do that. Hang
Okay.
on. Because I'm pretty sure it's me. That's lag. Seeing as how I took almost a minute to get through a load screen.
Yeah.
Remember
which
how I
was
told you
unusual.
before that, remember how I told you before that Guild Wars 2 was kind of, no, it wasn't you, I forget who I told, I think I was telling Jay, that it sometimes takes me a minute to 5 minutes just to get through all the load screens before I can start actually doing anything.
Which is
And then
weird.
another 5 minutes just to get through all the gates. This is kind of what I'm talking about.
Something is weird with your computer and or your internet.
I suppose my computer is overdue for a good defrag. Like, way the hell overdue.
Defrag, reformat.
Once I finish this year of medical school and have a month to, like, dink around, I'll probably set about deciding whether or not to get a new computer. This one is fantastic, don't get me wrong. It runs every game I wanted to except, Just Cause 2. Because it's not Vista. Or up. Nope, it's still taking ungodly forever to do basic things. I hit internet and it is still loading.
Fun. Maybe we should call this a good stopping point for our first session then, and try back when your things are being less weird.
That actually might not be a bad idea just given how long we've gone already. It's almost been an hour.
Alrighty, then let's call it here.
And first wave, so that was quite satisfying and already hit level 7. No
Yes.
complaint. Now we get to figure out whether or not technology hates the recording as much as it hates me to play this game.
And we'll see how big this file is once I stop recording, which I'm gonna do right now.